Hi, Nick Yamada from Ray White Rochedale, and welcome to our in-depth recap for the January-March quarter. It's been an interesting start to the year here in Rochedale, but I'll dive into that a little bit later. But here are the key stats for the first quarter. We saw 14 homes sold for the quarter with a median price of 1.745 million and an average days on market of 68 days. As we wrap up the first quarter, the Rochedale real estate market presents an interesting landscape for both buyers and sellers. The Brisbane market has remained resilient, but there are signs we may be exiting the boom phase we've seen in recent years. In Rochedale specifically, we've seen a 5% decrease in house prices over the past 12 months. This shift signals a cooling trend, particularly in the higher end properties, but it's not all bad news. Let's take a deeper look at some of the key factors shaping the market right now. Firstly, the pace of price growth has certainly slowed down to the recent boom years of 21 and 23. While house prices in Brisbane are still rising, it's happening at a more moderate pace, around 0.3% growth in February and March this year. After several years of rapid increases, it seems like we're entering a period of stabilisation, which is a natural part of any market cycle. Another factor worth noting is the fluctuating auction clearance results. This trend is an early indicator of the market becoming more balanced. Buyers are becoming more cautious, and we are seeing a shift in how they purchase property. Buyers have more options in the marketplace, which means they're taking more time and making more considered decisions. Sellers need to be mindful of this, and it's important to act quickly when a solid offer comes in. Buyers are now more comfortable walking away and moving on to the next property. As many of you know, interest rates have risen significantly 13 times since May 2022. It's also marked the end of the rapid growth phase we saw earlier. But there's a silver lining. There's a possibility of more rate cuts later this year, which may inject new life into the market. So while you're seeing signs of cooling, it's not all doom and gloom. There's still plenty of activity. As buyers become more confident again, we could see a renewed momentum in the market. Despite cooling trends, we're still seeing solid buyer activity at our open homes. In fact, our team in the past 8 weeks put 7 properties under contract in Rochedale. The demand is still strong and multiple offers are still common in many cases. However, with the market becoming more balanced, both buyers and sellers will need to adjust their expectations accordingly. So what does this all mean for you? Whether you're a buyer, seller or investor, the first quarter of 2025 is adjusting after the fast-paced growth we've had in recent years. It's now a time to approach the market with a more balanced perspective. If you're a buyer, it could be a great time to enter the market with a bit less competition. For sellers, it's important to adjust your expectations and be ready for negotiations as buyers have more choice now. If you are thinking of selling, it's important that you choose the right agent who can navigate you through this changing market. Thanks for tuning in to our latest recap for Rochedale, and don't forget to follow us on all our social media channels.